give me a chance.
Gosh.
Pass to Towns. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunity.
Bam gonna go all the way.
But thank you for your honesty.
Yeah.
And you can tell this team likes to put the ball in Adebayo's hands and really trust that he'll make the right play.
You played it?
Hello, hello. That was a good game.
He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and
Damn, this
Bullets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Oh, see,
really?
no. I need my patience. I need my sanity.
Right, I like exploring and I don't want to sit there and...
Right. You gonna tell me the zombies, everything gonna be hard? Absolutely not.
That's fun.
He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
Oh, Daniel, you're so bad. You're so fake. Fake not even a word. That's crazy. Now, all of a sudden, because it's bright outside, the sun is shining, you want to hop your behind on Roblox and play the scary game, huh? What was that energy last night? You were scared? Were you scared, buddy? All of a sudden, he wants me to play scary games. He dragged me to that scary game on Fortnite, knowing I don't like scary games. He wanted to play it, and I played it because he asked.
Wow,
but
that's a
you
good
too scared to play
right
the
there.
SpongeBob scary game on Roblox, but you want to play it in the morning when the sun is out and it's bright.
Yeah, you scary.
What do you mean?
Game,
you know exactly what I mean. That's crazy.
But clearly that is something that you probably...
He called me mean also, so don't feel bad.
Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old this path I wanted to take an insider.
But you know what I mean?
I love playing basketball. I love writing.
It don't be his fault. It don't be your fault, Daniel. Scarlet Witch, it don't be your fault.
I feel like I am one of the fans.
No. He want to play DPS, right?
Oh, now he lying.
There's a fault. 90 always support thing there. And what I do, I heal. You can't say I'm not healing because you can look at the heals. You can rewatch the last time we played yesterday. They was on your behind when you was on Scarlet. They told you to switch. Almost the whole team told you to switch. I didn't say a word. I was just like, it is what it is. I don't care. Look what. It wasn't just, it was the tank that said it, the other DPS said it, and the healer said it. Oh, dang, he wasn't the only one. You could go back and watch the gameplay. Well, I wish you could watch the tech. It was 3 of the teammates. The only person who didn't say nothing was me. I think the tank. No. Yeah, me and Daniel. You didn't get the kills until they near last minute. You were negative. You was like 0 and like 5 or something like that. Then all of a sudden you want to lock in and go somewhat positive.
Defended by McBride. 5 to shoot.
But you can't say nothing. That would make you a hypocrite because you're the main one that be saying, oh, you need to switch off that person to other people. But when they tell you, you know, Daniel, I don't understand you at all. It's okay when you do it, but when other people do it, it's an issue. That, and you can't talk about my healing. I always heal. But what, you know what's crazy? If you're on DPS and you're on Scarlet, you're not helping the healers either. If we're getting targeted, and which you know how that feels, you play Rocket. If we're getting targeted and nobody's helping, then what? You can't get healed, right? Duh. If I got last game, I had 3 tanks on me. 3. And no, but I had to literally put in the chat. Getting attacked by 3 tanks is crazy. And then all of a sudden, now our tank and the DPS want to stay by me. Yeah, you want those heals? Help your teammate. Because I'm going to stop healing. I'm going to heal myself. Y'all going to have to fend for yourself. Go find a little health pack on the floor.
Great chemistry. Thanks, David.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over
what? No, because because what you mean? No. You're saying you heal, right? But you were just saying I don't heal.
They need this. He takes it up and lays it
you just said I don't.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
No. That one person, he said that. If you're talking about that other person who put no heals, he was negative. That had nothing to do with me and the other healer. He kept dying. That be shooting game up. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm healing you. I had the most heals in the game. He couldn't say nothing. I said, oh, you got healed. Look at my healing. He couldn't say that's why he left. Because he can be watched. And you can see I was healing him. Nobody told him, don't push. Don't push if you can't handle the heat. Well, you need to stay in the back with the healers where you can get healed and on time. I hate when people say like, the first thing people want to do is blame the healers. I'm not getting healed. I'm not getting healed. Like, no, you're getting healed. You just suck. Point blank period. Like, all they do is complain. They don't want to say, oh, my bad, y'all, I sold. I didn't get heals. Nah, you had a bad game, and that's okay. It's gonna happen. Daniel, that's you. You sold, buddy. You sold. And you want to blame the heals when you're getting healed. Make it make sense. Okay. Anyway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter.
But that's the crazy thing.
And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat guys.
Just stretching out.
I just hate when people want to blame healers for their gameplay. Like, no.
Can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Robinson.
Oh, that's cool.
Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dadier in at the 4. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done.
What y'all playing? ROBLOX.
Whether something falls apart, there's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best
anyway,
I can. Make sure
that I had a good day. Daddy trying to ruin it, blaming me.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create.
You just blamed me. What do you mean?
Hero kicks to Robinson.
You literally. All I said was.
Here's G.
Hey, what are
defended by McBride. And it goes down 2 points. G's got 19 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late
Why do you have a
rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Payne. Miami grabs the miss. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
She got one leg.
Outside Hero.
Where did she go? Her. Oh my god.
The kick out to Anderson. Shoots the 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Trying to get mad on Maru. Not get mad. Have a good day, because I'm not going to let them ruin my day. And neither are you, Daniel. Yeah.
Bridges misses. This game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Detroit. Anderson passes to Hero. That's a pick by Love.
I mean, it's a game. I'm not even, I don't really care. I'm not getting paid for it to take it as serious. If I lose, I lose, honestly.
Like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
If I win, I win.
Robinson sets a screen for Payne.
Yeah, like you don't want me to play.
Pass to Dodgier.
My teammates, regardless, even if you play with me, are gonna do things that aren't very
We have all these great foreign players.
They're gonna do something that's very questionable.
Players in the NBA.
But would I get mad? Honestly, no.
So much was made of
it is what it is.
Here's a 22-year-old
like,
American player.
It's nothing I can say.
Maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk?
Oh wait, there's a thing. Complete 3 matches to unlock this reward. Oh, they see the new thing they have. Complete
American players to compete.
The other Doom thing.
Influx of international players.
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe.
Who was adding me on PC?
They do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA.
What did I play with anybody on PC?
At the amateur level,
where the hell they come from? Because I make sure console only is clicked, except for the other time.
That Daniel had us playing with all them people.
Yeah! We were going through it.
For no reason.
Like, sir, did you not click it? Because I make sure that's clicked. Well, am I playing killer?
There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots.
I'm not playing killer. She's by herself.
On the interior, Hero can hit jumpers as well as
I play Luna. Luna? I haven't played Luna in so long.
Payne in the post. He's covered by Hero. Payne looking around. Here's McBride. New York missing again. And it's Miami's ball.
I don't want to play her.
Anderson the screen. Here's G. Gets the three-pointer to fall. G's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Daniel, why do you want to watch? Daniel, you can play the game. I don't know why you want to sit here and watch.
As the game's going on.
Here's Bridges. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board,
we don't play the same person, so taking.
They did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot. And we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kyle Anderson. Wiggins is checked in.
I just died. Whatchamacallit all in the way. Punisher. Oh my god. But did you at least enjoy like the break that you had?
The Heat making a switch here. She's checked in. On the wing, Anunoby. Bridges outside. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Oh my god, we can't even leave out the thing.
Here's Brunson. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero passes to G. From outside the arc, hands it from downtown. G's got 28.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Here's G. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Brunson. Brunson converts on the drive.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Here's G. He's got 31. Wiggins outside. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Bridges outside.
How did he die?
Outside, Towns. That 3 off the mark.
Wow.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for Miami. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Stolen by Brunson. Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded closer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Hero. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Brunson outside. Bridges trying to free himself up. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Brunson. And Miami shooting 51%. Really solid. Pass to G. Plenty of space.
This team.
A little left, but the bounce goes his way. G's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
People here.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Rebound by the Heat. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington.
Oh, he went over there and died. What is going on?
From home for them. Out left to the wing. Here's G. Team. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Here's G. 33 points for him.
Dang. Oh my gosh.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And the Knicks making a change here. Achua's jacked in, and that one misses.
Why do we have 3 Hillers?
The way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Yep, that one goes in there. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tyler Hero picks one up.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
That one misses. The Heat leading by 14. Here's G. He has 38 in the game. A three-pointer off
That's
the
crazy.
mark. Brunson scanning the floor. New York, no good that time either.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
We got 3 killers for what?
On a terrific three-point shooting display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Don't make it.
Oh boy.
In the West, Luka Doncic.
No stranger getting recognized. Doncic stuffs the stat sheet pretty much every night. Controls the pace of the game. Superstar.
Would you say he's a little bit like Magic?
Let's not get crazy on it.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Knicks.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just
Come on, push.
How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, some changes. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins, and G's subbed in for Burks.
Why is this so
Miles McBride
annoying?
checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 18. Bam Adebayo is out there with Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's
what are the Hillers half there? Oh.
in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well,
Pass to
that was a quick match, so it doesn't even matter.
Towns the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And McBride gets it to go.
Okay. Wow.
And lack of effort to fight over the screen there.
So I can't even get mad. It was a quick match.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one, good.
And Hero is sinister.
Nothing else coming through.
New York. It's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. To the inside. But jumped by Achua.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Oh.
Adebayo with a screen on Brunson. Here's G, defended by McBride. Here's G. The rebound by McBride. Knicks trail by 16, and let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat.
Just playing so strong
This was
down
his
low.
fault.
Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
That's crazy.
And here is Hero. He's got 17. Here's G, defended by McBride. G, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
I forgot what the hell.
They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Of this.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Heat. Anderson comes in for Hero. G kicks to Anderson. Pass to G. And here's Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got his first bucket of the night.
And the physical defense, not enough to stop Love. He's just too strong down low.
Bridges for three. Nailed from three-point land.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's G. Anderson trying to free himself up. G, no good.
Bruh.
Knicks trail by 11.
Try to go to... Dang, you need to let me know if you joined before I start this game. Ooh. How did I just do that? Ignore that.
Here's the three.
Are you joining or not, fool?
Miami leading by 11.
Oh my god. You have to give me host, because you don't start the games after the match ends. We just sit there.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Daniel, because I know you're not paying attention. Give me host, thank you.
Anunoby, he's checked in for
because you don't start the games after it starts. Like, I need you to be consistent, buddy. Consistent.
20 points for him.
Thank you.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson a screen on Anderson. For three, Bridges. Bridges missing again. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat lead by 14.
Oh, shit, I mean do that.
We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
But since he's not picking, I'm gonna pick.
Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots.
Wow, she's gonna choose another woman knowing that that's my man.
Greg, to just take great shots.
Get off so I can be invisible. I want to be.
Into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the fourth for New York here in the fourth. OG Anunoby is out there.
I just realized when they had a cape.
Then it's Robinson, then it's Payne, and it's McBride in at the shooting
I gotta
guard
make sure I
position
don't press that.
outside town.
And use my stuff.
The offensive rebound.
I think they don't have they got a spider. Of course they have you.
Robinson sets a screen for Payne. Have the space there, but it's offline. Here's G, defended by McBride. G, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
I hear Spider-Man.
A chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you also have to
I got Human Torch and Spider-Man.
Run in transition.
I can't keep everybody alive.
Tonight, simply from being willing to run the
oh, I got.
Downs kicks to
Maybe I got you nerve.
On the wing, Anunoby. New York, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in with that cold streak.
He is trying
That's the right in front of a physical woman.
And it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Greg, we know about the Euro step.
Did I just get a block? That's crazy.
The next move that's getting more notice.
So crazy.
I think it is.
Well, you play 2K?
And you can see
yeah.
have quickly incorporated that into their
now watch that you get it. Watch that you can get it now because you own
I
it.
tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
There he go.
You said it now.
Right.
He lying.
About a minute and a half.
He lying.
The fourth quarter now.
Lying.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Anderson trying to free himself up. And that one's good by G.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dane passes to Towns. Anunoby outside. New York, no good that time either. Heat leading by 18. Here's G. Outside for Robinson.
Yeah.
Drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
The edge on the glass.
He also toxic.
Allowed them to build this lead.
Here's McBride. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Here's G. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 21.
He just stood in the corner.
And the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes.
That'd be pissing me off. Everybody got their little boost.
Shoots from 14, and it's good.
All right, team. Listen, we got this.
G's got 47 points. And so
Mr. Fantastic, I ain't gonna lie, he pisses me off.
Pass to Achua.
Oh, wonder I am
Bridges
cute.
kicks to Anunoby. Trains it from beyond the arc.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper.
Oh,
Nice
yeah,
catch
like
and
the
shoot opportunity there.
Here's G, defended by Bridges. G, no good. Knicks trail by 19.
I ain't going that way.
Anunoby outside.
I know for a fact that wasn't Cap that just died.
Bridges misses.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
It's fantastic.
Passes to G.
Ah!
Adebayo with a screen on Bridges. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Knicks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth.
Not be hearing that. Ooh, not that all.
Brunson fires for 3.
She healing him. Ah!
Brunson's got
How does that all in your face, Abel? I was just running. I didn't realize the hills were dead. He was about to die. Freaking human torch.
Here's G. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the
mark.
Shoots a 3.
I think Magneto, the healers keep getting.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Miami grabs the miss.
Ah! Sidlock behind us? Well, she was behind me, and she keep going to where our spawn is.
For the 3, it's off. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.